Hi, I'm Madeline from Sheen Slings, and this is my video review of the Kavka baby carrier. Now, Kavka are a Polish brand, and this carrier is new to the UK market, and they've kindly given me this one to try and see how I get on with. So let's dive in. The first thing to say about this carrier is that it is super adjustable. This is it on its biggest size, and it adjusts in both height and width to make sure baby has a perfect fit as they grow. So in terms of the height, it's really simple. It adjusts just through these toggles here. And you can see we can make it quite a bit shorter and then literally just grow it out bit by bit as baby grows. And then the width adjusts here on the waistband. So if we take a look in, you can see the waistband is got a large section of Velcro and then a tab at the end which pulls off and then can be cinched in by moving it along this strip. And you'll see this strip is helpfully marked out with approximate weights, so that help you work out where to put this for your baby. Although of course it's more to do with leg length than weight per se, but it's a useful guide, definitely a bit helpful, and you can literally move this and grow it millimetre by millimetre by millimetre, which means you can really get a beautiful fit for baby in terms of both hip, width and height. While that's a big pro, there is a con in this, and the con is that when we go right down to the narrowest setting, you can see this is really very bulky. It's not actually very bulky for baby. The material is quite thin in terms of where it is for baby, quite thin and floppy, and that will sit quite well. But it's really, really bulky here at the waistband, which creates a little bit of a problem for the adult, because then as it sits on the adult, let me see if I can show you this, as it sits on the adult, it actually, all that bulk sort of sticks into your chest. And then when you're trying to do this up, it means that it's actually extremely difficult to get this carrier tight enough. So if I tighten this up, you can see I've got loads of space because the waistband is being held out by all of this bulk from the scrunched up panel. Now this does feel to me like a design flaw, and the reason is if you've watched any of my videos on fit tips, you know that getting the waistband tight and snug to your body and getting a great hold on that waistband is the key, the foundation to a comfortable carry. And it's just because of the way this is pulling out, it's impossible to get this tight enough. So as soon as I put any weight on it, it sinks, which means the weight's going to go on my shoulder. It is worth noting this is only going to happen with a newborn, and newborns have the least weight. So maybe it's less of a problem because as baby grows, we're going to let this seat out, and then we're not going to have all that bulk here, and it's going to sit much, much better. But in the beginning, it's not going to sit as well. So it's one of those, I really love how adjustable it is, but I'm a bit disappointed by the bulk. And when you compare this to other adjustable carriers that adjust in other ways, they're not as bulky as this one. But it is lovely how it fits babies. Just, you've got to watch how it fits parents too. So I'm going to show you how this works, and I'm going to do it with a slightly bigger doll. I would normally show it with a newborn doll, but I'll show it with a slightly bigger one, as that's going to give me a little bit of a better fit as I get to spread out this fabric a little way, like so. And let's pop that on. I should also talk about the waistband. The waistband is very wide. It is well padded and pretty firm. It's still soft. The whole carrier is made of this beautiful soft woven fabric. Really, really soft, right new out of the box, really beautiful. The waistband is also shaped, so we've got a thicker part at the center where you're carrying more weight, and it really nicely hugs. So yeah, any carrier, it's really worth fitting, checking it how well it fits you and trying it on, but really nice supportive waistband. And as you can see now, I've spread the fabric a bit more. It's giving me a much better fit, and I'm able to get this much tighter. So I'm going to grab my baby and cuddle them. So this is my 6-month doll, Patrick. I'm just going to pop him in here and we'll have a look at the panel together. So you can see we've got some really nice leg padding. It's really soft but nicely squishy padding just to give baby a bit of extra comfort. You can see the shaping on the panel, and this changes depending on how much you've got it squashed down. So the thing I really love about this carrier is you can get a beautiful fit right from newborn all the way up to toddler, even preschooler. In fact, I had my almost 4-year-old on here and she fitted it remarkably well. She was right on the edge, definitely growing out, but she still fitted in remarkably well. So this is definitely a carrier that will take you all the way from newborn to as long as you'd want to carry, really, into sort of well into toddlerhood. And then we've talked about the adjustment, so you can adjust this to get the right height for your baby and put it up and down if they want to have their arms out or they get sleepy. And then as we come up, we'll talk about the straps. Now, I love these straps because they adjust in 3 places. The con of that is that's more things to do, but the pro is you can get a really great fit for different body types in these straps by the 3 points of adjustment. So we'll talk about this one first. This is a perfect fit adjuster. And what this one does is it allows you to move the padded section. So it allows you to move the padded section down or up, and that allows it to fit particularly more petite people will find it, being able to bring it down will give them a better fit, particularly if you find it cuts you under the arm, etc. I personally like to have this long to give me more padding down my back when I'm wearing on the front, but when I'm wearing on the back, I prefer to have this short, and then I don't get bulky fabric under my arm. So I love the fact that it gives you that flexibility to get a perfect fit for you. And then as we travel further down the buckles, you'll see the buckle is at the end to plug into the waistband or panel. And then we've got 2 points of being able to adjust. So both of these adjust the same strap, like so, or like so, and it means you can either pull like that or you can pull like this, on whether you're wearing on the front or the back, and that means you've always got somewhere you're able to pull easily. Again, it's worth knowing about that. It's worth knowing and taking the time to get to know the carrier and understanding how it moves so that you can have it set up right for you, so that you've always got the strap ready to pull, you know, that you find easy. So I'm going to start by getting these close. I'm going to put that one behind my back, reach round, bring it around and snap it in. And then, as I said, I can either pull backwards or I can bring this one and pull forwards, whichever one I find easier to do. They both do the same thing, so I don't need to use both. And then same on the other side, I can bring this round and snap this in. Now, I've snapped this into the panel, but actually the other thing I really love about this carrier is it gives you choices. I can snap this into a panel like you would with most carriers, and is ideal for a baby of this size, sort of 6 months-ish, because it gives you a nice support in the mid-back and helps hold their weight so that they're evenly distributed. But for a newborn baby, you've also got the option, or a younger baby, you've also got the option of fastening in here into the waistband. So you can see the thing comes just here, and we can fasten like so. And again, or here, you can see, and we can fasten like so. And this is brilliant for newborns. I absolutely love that this carrier gives you the option of both, because now you can see there's no pressure on the baby's back. They're able to adopt that beautiful C shape, which is just perfect for newborns. And then as they grow and their weight distribution changes, you can move the carrier to here to help give them more support. Move how you're attaching the carrier to here to give them more support. So you've got those options as baby grows and changes. This carrier completely changes and grows with them. I have done this up cross strap, but you can also do this carrier up rucksack strap too. It's got the chest strap thing, and it's on these runners that you can see along here. So you can move it up or down to get perfect fit for you. And they actually run really easily. So you can even do it up first and push it down if you've got the flexibility to do that. I don't, I have to throw it over my head. But yeah, definitely this carrier is one that they've really thought about all the options, all the possibilities, and just giving you the choice. It does mean that compared to some other things, you need to spend a little bit of time learning how they all work and working out what you like, but it's worth that time investment because this carrier will last you right from teeny tiny newborn through to preschooler, as I said. It offers 3 carrying positions, so the front carry that I've done, a hip carry, and also the back carry when they're older. And it is weight tested to 20 kilos. All in all, it's a really lovely soft carrier. It's really nice. My only real gripe is about how bulky it is when it's cinched down. And that's the one thing I would say, check that you're able to get the waistband tight enough for when you want to use it, but certainly once baby's a bit older, it is tight. And like any carrier, check that it fits you. So this is the Kavka baby carrier. I hope that has been helpful. Oh, except I have forgotten one thing. There's the hood. So I'll just have a quick show. You can see this hood can squash down to make a neck support, or you can bring it up, cover baby's head on one side. It's just on simple ties, and these ties connect to this little thing here. You can tie it through. I actually find that hugely fiddly, but you can, because it's ties, just tie it anywhere around the straps and just tie them off. So yes, that's the Kavka baby. I hope this review has been helpful to you. Bye.